Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. But first, over 1,100 people participated in a study that demonstrated that collagen supplements are some of the best ways to improve the quality and health of your skin. The study found that taking collagen for 90 days is effective in reducing the appearance of skin aging by improving skin elasticity and hydration. So don't believe the naysayers. Collagen does work. The product I use is one of the most effective ways to strengthen joints, bones, and ligaments, support skin health, and help hair and nail growth. The best thing about using this collagen powder is that it comes with free shipping, free VIP health and fitness coaching for life, and a free e-report titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin. Get up to 51% off your order today by going to this link that I will provide in the description box, plus free shipping and 60-day money-back guarantee. That is healthwithjericho.com. Yes, people, you saw the title. People ask me, how come you didn't get the one that makes noise? They didn't have them, okay? Happy damn birthday, AmeriCANS. Monday is the 4th of July. That's when I hope you guys will be, see that? Happy birthday. I hope you guys will be able to come together with your family, your friends, put flesh to flame, blow some shit up, not yourselves or any of your parts. Reflect on the great country that we live in, minus the disgusting little pieces of corn and peanuts that float to the top of the punch bowl known as our politicians and their policies. Try to put that away for a day. Try to just enjoy being in the greatest country in the world. Hello to everybody in the comment section. I see you. Speaking of I see, my daughter about a month ago learned the joke. Daddy, spell I cup. I-C-U-P. Ha 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 ha. Right? She thought it was hilarious. Her first time hearing it. It was pretty cool. Gayla Dennison, happy 4th. In Sacramento, how you doing? Good to know, Gayla, that this year, the 4th of July, will be under 90 degrees, which is great. Well, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Damn, people getting blocked already, huh? Right off the top. Okay, see you. But happy 4th to everybody. I hope that, again, you guys are able to have some fun if you have to work. I hope it's quick and painless and you are still able to get home and celebrate. Mike Albazu, what up from Hershey, Pennsylvania? Hey, man, send me some chocolate. D-Light, thank you very much for the $5 super. You have again broken the super chat. Hyman, you're the first one. Thank you. Ow! We need to take back America. You damn right, D-Light. We are on our way. This is one way to do it. Getting together with like-minded people, formulating a plan. Tim Starr, America. Yes, we should be able to celebrate a full month for America's birthday. We just came off of that month, right? They got a whole month. Why can't we get a whole month? Just another one on the pile of valid questions. Joseph D, happy MAGA month. Yeah, happy Ultra MAGA month. No, Joe Biden's such an idiot for saying that. He's an idiot. The hash slinging slasher. Hey, JG, I will always watch your videos, but can you go back to making those 10-minute videos on certain topics? I will do that. Scout's honor. All right? I promise I will. I don't break my promises. I don't make a lot of promises, so therefore I don't break them. But I will do that. Thor Bjorn. I love your show, JG. You're funny as shit and hella patriotic. Good father and a good dude. That's all I'm trying to be, Thor. A good father and a good person. That's it. My list of things to do are very short. Thank you very much. I assume the same about you since you are here. Doug, the school bus driver, nobody cares about your promotion, dude. If you're talking to me, then get the fuck out of here. If you don't care about my promotion, see ya. So yeah, guys, a lot on the plate today. We're going to talk about America and how great it is in 4th of July. R.Kelly got 30 years in the booty house. I got 2 words for you, R.Kelly. Boo hoo. And here's a question. I saw there's a UFC fighter. I can't remember his name. Black guy, which really surprises people that he speaks this way. But he's mentioned other topics too. But he was talking about where the list of Ghislaine Maxwell's clients, where is that? She just got her 20 years, which should have been more. Should have been more than a prison sentence, if you know what I mean. But where's this list? Where is the list of clients? How do you get through 2 trials? It was her boy Epstein, her boss, and then her. They both went on trial. They both got convicted and sentenced. So how do you get through 2 trials without talking about the list of clients that got them here in the first place? How? These people have been convicted of something. They were convicted of lining up and handing over underage girls to a laundry list of perverts. So how do you convict the people that got the girls together and handed over the lambs to the wolves, and we don't get a list of the wolves? It's almost like it's incomplete. Okay, they got theirs. They got sentenced. One of them got suicided. The other one we'll see. But what about the reason for the damn season? That's why they're in jail, because they had a clientele list that they helped do bad, illegal, immoral shit. So where is the list? I think we know where that list is. Firmly buried underneath Epstein. Where is the list? Who's on it? We know. We can guess who's on it. I'm sure there are 2 people's names right now that are on the tip of your tongue, and they both have the same last name. Guarantee you we're thinking of 2 of the same people that are at the top of that list. One of them was president, and one of them wanted to be president and failed twice. Where is the list? It's almost like their convictions mean nothing. That's right, Phase Superman. You got it. But it's almost like their convictions are for nothing. They mean nothing because we don't know, in a sense, we don't know why they were convicted. Who are these people that got them convicted? Linda Knoll, they're probably on there too. I wouldn't doubt that. So their sentencing means nothing until we have that list. Because there are more people that should be convicted. It's incomplete. It's not done yet. It's like getting an I on your report card. Incomplete. You haven't finished the work. Are we supposed to be impressed? Are we supposed to be happy that you got 2 of those fuckers? 2 of the smaller fish. These aren't even the big fish. These are guppies, man. You got whales out here that we need to catch, and we're supposed to be happy that you wrangled a couple of guppies. Ghislaine, Epstein, they don't mean shit. They are nothing but the first 2 dominoes. Where's the rest? And the left is still crying about Roe v. Wade. I love it. I go outside, I get my soap, and I wash up outside under the tears of liberals. I cleanse myself in the tears of these liberals. I love it. Now they're talking about... Now they're talking about a sex strike. You've seen some of these fucking walruses. You're not doing anything going on a sex strike. You've been on a sex strike since birth. Ain't nobody touching you. Wouldn't bang some of those chicks with your dick and me pushing. No, thank you. The Amazing Wong. Thank you for that super chat. And they even say, we're going on a sex strike, including our husbands. Yeah, I'll talk about that shit. I'll talk about the sexless relationship in a minute. And, guys, What? You thought California was done? You must think I'm joking when I say that California will not be out stupided. You must think I'm kidding. I'm not. We're not done. Yes, they're going to throw you bullshit scraps of up to $1,050 in October. Let's see. Lactanin. Hold on. Let me write that down because I didn't want to touch on that too. I don't know if they're up. He's asking is it true vasectomies are up 900%? I did read an article saying that they are up. I didn't see a number on it, but we'll talk about that because of Roe v. Wade. I guess some guys are saying, hey, I'm not having no accidental pregnancy. We're going to go ahead and snip. I don't see a wrong with that. It's your balls. And I think it's reversible. So if you change your mind and you want to make some little ones, I think you can. I mean, what's wrong with dudes getting vasectomies? We do it to dogs all the time. We don't even ask them. We just say, come on, boy, let's go in the crate. You're going to come home with less of you, I promise. So, yeah, dude wants to get a vasectomy, get out there and spray and pray, whatever. But like I was saying, California, we're not done. We'll give you bullshit scraps in October. That won't mean anything. And we got hit with a 3 cents per gallon gas tax yesterday. Yes, we're going to pay for the insurance for illegals, no matter their immigration status. Yes, but we're not finished. Now, California is going to legalize prostitution. And guess whose greasy, disgusting fingerprints are all over this new law? You guessed it, Anthony Weiner. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but can you judge a book by its name? His last name is Weiner. Okay, and he has his fingerprints on other bills like SB 145. You want to puke? You want that burning feeling of stomach bile in your throat? You want to shed a couple pounds for the summer? You want to lose a couple pounds by throwing up the food in your stomach? Look up SB 145 while I'm doing this. You'll see. You either have the drop of anger blood or puke, one of the two. Look it up. We'll be talking about that, and never mind. We'll save it for that when we get into the conversation. This is a viewer-funded platform. Venmo is Green for Green. Cashapp is $ Jericho Green. 1 super chats. You already see the amazing Wong. You already see D-Light. Do what they do. Get him in here. First come, first serve. P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Reflecting. So, guys, you know it. You love it. It's America. It's America's birthday. Happy 4th of July weekend. We will get into that in just a second, but you know how we kick off every live stream now with a segment that I like to call Good Gun. These are stories where guns are in the hands of law-abiding citizens and they save lives, their own, their family, their neighbor, whoever. These are stories where guns save lives. They're not the evil little demons running around busting caps in people's asses on their own. It takes an evil person to make a gun do something evil. But in these stories, excuse me, let me get center frame there, or center-ish. These are all stories about people who are saving their lives and their property with their guns. And this story today is titled, Dad Shoots and Kills Intruder. He says threatened his daughter, Minnesota cops say. A man was shot and killed by a woman's father after breaking into the dad's home and threatening her, Minnesota police said. Officials told McClatchy News that the man and woman had some kind of a relationship. St. Paul police received a report of a man shot while breaking into a home early on April 1st, the department said in a news release. Officers were called by a 56-year-old resident who told them a man who had a relationship with his daughter kicked in their front door and threatened her. Well, I think kicking in somebody's front door is enough to get shot but the threat, I guess was an added bonus. So police found the man, who was in his 30s, shot multiple times inside the home. He was pronounced dead when paramedics arrived. Officials confirmed to McClatchy News that the father shot and killed the man after he reportedly threatened his daughter. The father was brought in for questioning and released. Police said no arrests were made. An investigation into the incident is ongoing. The release said potential charges will depend on the findings from the investigation. Well, I think we found everything we need, huh? You came to her father's house. I don't know if she was there visiting or if she was living there now because they broke up or something like that, but she was at her father's house. He kicked in the front door, so obviously something was wrong with him. Obviously, he didn't fear the consequences of his actions, and he kicked in the front door and threatened her. He said, "I'll kill you, bitch," or something like that. Dad wasn't having it. He grabbed his piece and made peace. He grabbed his piece and brought peace. Because threats can sometimes become actions. Sometimes, people who run their mouth, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're just running their mouth. They're not gonna do it. You hear people say that about people who commit suicide. The people who are gonna do it, they're not gonna talk about it first. They're not gonna have these cries for help. You're just gonna find them dead. So in some cases, yeah, he's talking shit. He's not gonna do it. But in some cases, they do. I read a story last week about a guy who was killed by these homeowners. He had come to their house and broke in earlier that day and told them, "I'm going to come back and kill you." And he did. He came back 9 o'clock that night to do that. And he got killed. So sometimes you have to believe people. You have to take them at what they tell you. And if he threatened her, the father had to believe that he was going to carry out that threat, whether it's I'm going to do it now or I'm going to come back later. The father had to believe that that man was going to carry out that threat on his daughter. So what was he supposed to do? Stand there and take the chance that he's not going to? You kicked in my front door. You kicked in my front door. That anybody who kicks in a front door is coming in to get somebody. If the police got to kick in your door, they're not there to talk. They're there to grab somebody. They're there to come get someone. So you have to assume if a regular citizen, whether you know them or not, kicks in your front door, they are coming inside with ill intent. Because they've shown a total disregard for your barrier. A closed door means don't come in here, or you better announce yourself before you do. He didn't do that. He kicked in the door, started throwing around threats. Well, you threw threats, Dad threw lead. He wins, you lose. Goodbye. Now, I hope his daughter, now that she has basically a second chance, a new lease on life, I hope you take that opportunity to pick better men that aren't going to threaten you or kick in your dad's fucking front door and put him in a situation where he has to kill someone. No father minds protecting his daughter. Do it with a smile on his face. But on the other hand, don't put me in this situation by picking a jackass to bed down with. Shout out to that dad. Girl, I hope you pick better men. Let's move on. Josh W., thank you for the Hamilton. He says, are we in Obama's third term with Biden as grandpa puppet in chief? Does Trump have a real chance at re-election? The first part of that, no. I don't think we're in Obama's third term because I think somehow Obama would have done better. I mean, I don't know if it can get worse than Biden. Yes, it can. It's called Kamala Harris. But yeah, I guess we are in that sense because Biden is doing the same things Obama probably would have done. He's just doing it slower and more stupid. And Trump, he does have a real chance at re-election. I think the worse that Biden does, the better Trump's chances because people are going to vote with their wallet. And if you have less money in it because of the person at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, you are going to change it. Despite what people may say in front of their significant others or friends or whatever, you don't want to hear the bullshit or you're just going along to get along. When you're sitting in front of that ballot, just you, the pen, and the paper, they are going to vote with their wallet. Trump has a serious chance of being reelected. Now, will he be running against DeSantis or with DeSantis? I don't know. That remains to be seen. But yes, I think Trump has a good chance. Trump's re-election campaign should be, I told you. That's it. Put your hands up like, I told you. That's all he should say. Bob Railfin, excuse me. Thanks for the Hamilton. I feel like I should know what this says. I feel like it's U.S. I don't know. How am I supposed to say that? I don't know. I feel like I should, but I don't. But either way, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. Mama Babs, hey ya. That's right, Everlost. You do stupid stuff, you win stupid prizes. Yes. You kick in somebody's front door, expect to be shot. And he got shot multiple times. Multiple times. They pronounced him dead at the scene. So, it was a wrap. It was a wrap before the cops showed up. But that's what you get. You kick in somebody's front door. What the fuck? What the fuck you expect them to do? Here, I'm gonna highlight this I'm gonna highlight your super chat comment, Bob. Maybe someone can decipher it and tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Or am I just supposed to go bum, 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 bum? I don't know. Is that a direct quote from Biden? That's what it was. Put that quotation marks. That's a direct quote from Biden. That's what he said at his last press conference. That's what he sounds like. Tell me Biden don't sound like that. Huh? So, 4th of July. I say this every year, and I mean it every year. I mean it even more this year. What I say every year, Alien Testosterone, thank you very much, says, happy 4th of July. You, oi, salty C, mad lad, JG. Thank you very much, man. Shout out to the entire Salty Army. I see you got a lot of soldiers in here. So I say this every year. Angie, Biden's a walking vegetable. Don't say that. There can be vegetables watching. Don't offend them like that. At least vegetables serve a purpose. They give you nutrients, sustenance. So every year I tell people, those who don't like this country, those, even whether you're born here or not, if you're born here and you don't like this country, fucking leave. But if you're not from this country and you come here and you still talk shit about this country, I don't know. I'm gonna put a little extra fuck you on that. But people who think this is a racist country and they don't like it, and America's racist and white people are racist just because they're white, and black people just can't get ahead just because they're black, and all that stupid SJW left-leaning communist bullshit. Oh, Alien Testosterone, once again, thank you very much. Legion in every region. Legion in every region. Got it. Thank you very much. So people that hate this country and it's racist and we're stuck in Jim Crow, what did Biden's perverters say? This is Jim Crow 2.0. You guys, you Republicans are Bull Connor. People who think that kind of stupid shit. What I say every 4th of July, and again, I mean it even more this year, especially this year, you can suck our red, white, and blue dick. And it goes in that order, red, white, blue. So the blue is down at the bottom, at the base of the shaft. So you're going to have to use all your skills to get to the blue part. Fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here. We even kick you with the instep of our foot in your ass as you leave. America's doors swing both ways. Okay, you can also leave here. I'm sure the price of a plane ticket is out of control because of the damn gas prices. But that's not our concern. If you want to leave here and you hate this country, get the fuck out of here. Go. There are 195 other countries to choose from. What a selection. You don't want to be stuck in one. You hate it. It's racist. Women have no rights here. Even though I'm sure there's some women across the world who just got a clitorectomy who would disagree with you, who would love to trade places with you, because here in America, we don't take your clits. We let you keep them. So I'm sure there's some woman who's putting a cold steak across her fresh black eye from her husband because it's legal to beat her ass there. I'm sure they would switch spots with you in a second. So if it's so bad, with so little rights, get the fuck out of here. Go on. Go. Like my dad would say, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Bye-bye. Kai Johnson, who's from the UK, he says you kick those fools out and give them their space. That's right. Go on. Go on. Get out of here. Go. But they're not. You ain't going nowhere. You know this is the baddest motherfucker on the planet, and you ain't going nowhere. Because you're allowed to say crazy shit like that, and harm won't come to you. But there's no government-sponsored group that's going to come remove you for speaking against the current regime. This is the greatest country, and I know we got our problems. I talk about our problems every day. But one of the reasons I'm able to talk about this country's problems every day is because I have electricity every day. It's not shut off every day. I have internet every day. Strong. I got all my bars. Because this is the greatest country in the world. One of the things that makes us so great is an R word, not racism. I know that's what they would tell you. But we have a word here called recourse. If somebody does something wrong to you, and in some cases, if they say something wrong to you, they will get in trouble. There's a 3-digit number you can call. People will come speeding to your location with lights and sirens to move people out of the way so they can get to you faster. In this country, however hard you work is what life is going to give back to you. I remember speaking to a friend of mine, shout out to Chris and Wu Shell. He told me about a co-worker of his. He worked in a hospital, and he had this Nigerian co-worker. And she said when she was a child, her father would put their belongings into Gatorade bottles because they were waterproof. So when the monsoons came through and washed away their home, at least their valuables wouldn't be soaking wet. A Gatorade bottle? Where do you put your valuables? I don't know, in a safe? Not a Gatorade bottle? Because the monsoons are going to come and wash your home into the streets? Shout out to Ms. Pepsi Girl. Thank you very much. Send all of us a special 4th of July edition of your Grandpa Chief. Hey, LOL, the most epic, oldest sounding voice you ever. That's what I want it to be. When I do that, I want you to imagine the most feeble, senile old man you can, like worse than Homer's dad on The Simpsons. Because that's who we got. I promise. I'll get you one. I'll get you one, Miss Pepsi Girl. Don't worry. I'm going to do a special Bidenist Pervertus 4th of July shout out for you. Lord German Husbando, thank you. Bryson Grace said it best. If you don't like this country, you can leave. Yeah, go ahead. Ain't nobody going to stop you. I guarantee you there will be no American citizens chasing down your airplane begging you to come back. It will not be like a romantic comedy where they show up to the airport and try to plead and beg for you to stay before you board your flight. We won't, I promise. We will help you. We will be out there on the runway pushing that plane. Get the fuck out of here. They won't do it. Even the celebrities that talk shit who have the money to do it. They have the money. They can go to their new place and just have their stuff sent to them. No problem. No sweat off of them. None whatsoever. But they won't. They won't do it. Because even those stupid bastards know that this is the best show in town. Period. America is that night, that exclusive nightclub. Everybody's outside. Hey, Stan, what's going on in there? Look at all them hot women. Look at all them well-fed women in there. Huh? Well, they got food and drinks and everything. I wanna go. What's this club called? Club America? I want to get in there. Hey, get behind the velvet rope. Pay your admission fee, pay the cover charge, just like everybody else. Everybody wants to, damn, I want to go in there and party. Okay, wait your turn. You wait your turn in line, we will welcome you into Club America with open arms. We will even admire you a little bit because you worked harder than we did to get here. We were born here. Our mama just said, push. We're American citizens. Those of you that pay the money, take the test, wait in line, jump through all the hoops, we admire you for that. But those are the people who are going to come here and assimilate. They're going to be sitting there on the 4th of July, waving their little flags around with their hot dog and the freedom. Love the smell of freedom in the morning. Those are the people who are going to assimilate and embrace the American dream, add to the American dream, bring something to this American potluck. Not sneak in the back door and fill your pockets with food to take home. Love it. Please, in the comment section, there are quite a few people in the comment section. Somebody name a country that is better. Please, I'll wait. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you guys. Just writing down some notes. Let's see. Let me scan the comment section for a better country. Joe Sullivan says Texas. We already got you, Texas. Mr. Wick 360 says the Soviet Union. Hey, you go ahead. You try it out. Let me know how it goes. Tim Sar says USA #1, Japan #2. Japan did just ban the Moby Dicks from swimming with the ladies, so shout out to Japan. JR Junior Two Wheel says not one. USA. Thank you very much. MDNS, none of them. Oompa Loompa Land, Oscar, maybe. Kai Johnson says Scandinavia. No, is that Canada or something there? No, Scandinavia, none of them. None of them. Cytris says 1776 was better than now. In a lot of ways, yes. Technologically, no. But in a lot of other ways, yeah, you're right. You're right. None. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Conservative Patriot, what's up? Daro 333, none. Josh W, the moon? Maybe we'll try it out. Last time we went, there wasn't much there. Charles Davis, Japan is so expensive. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. So yeah, basically, Citrus, what happened to the truck rants? I missed those. I'll do them more, but one of the reasons, well, the main reason that I quit the rat race was to be able to do these videos full time. And to be honest, it's a lot easier. Oh shoot, hold on, there we go. It's a lot easier to do them from the studio because I have the papers in front of me. Everything I need is here. I could show the products that I'm advertising. I can't do that while I'm driving. So there's a lot of reasons that I do it this way. But I promise you, I will bring back some more of the in-vehicle videos. Shorter than a live, 15 minutes or so, not an hour. But I enjoy doing those too. Scout's honor, I will. Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking. Black Buddha, heaven. Yeah, let's always be worse than this shithole. For sure. In comparison, definitely. But I hope we're not headed there too soon. I hope you're not headed there too soon either, Black Buddha. Please stay here with me. Stay down here with us. Madeline Darby, happy 4th of July to you too. I appreciate that. Don't blow any of your appendages off on Monday. Eat lots of grilled food and be happy with your family. Watch those kids run around eating barbecue and s'mores and shit like that. Great memories. One of the reasons we picked this neighborhood is because there's a big sense of community here. They block off the street. Everybody brings their fireworks out in the street. We know a lot of our neighbors. Hopefully we get to know some more of them even better. But that's what it's about, man. Having fun, partying, celebrating that you are in the greatest country in the world. Period. There isn't one better. Here, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't think it is. Some people might, but America and its culture are better than other cultures in the world. Better. We honor our children, our young, our elderly, our animals. We're generous. If you come here and work, you will get the finer things in life. America is better. There's no other country where they're saying, damn, man, all these fucking Americans coming here, taking our jobs. They took our jobs. They don't say that. There's no hordes of Americans coming and changing their society and their culture to what we have here. We don't do that. People come here for that. No one, before they fall asleep at night, makes a wish that they make it big in some other country. They want to make it big here in America because it's merit-based. There's no caste system. You can come here with jack shit in your pocket and be a millionaire. You can come here and create a better life for your children and future generations. The best. The best. Venmo, GreenforGreen, Cashapp, $ Jericho Green 1, super chats. You can even send it in the mail. I don't care. P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Moving on. R.Kelly. R.Kelly, you little bastard. We're still talking about you. I thought R.Kelly been in jail. Well, he's going to be for a long time. He's going to be for at least 30 years. Oh, man. But people, before I get into, well, I'm not going to say get into R. Kelly. Somebody's going to be getting into R. Kelly. It won't be me. Over 1,100 people participated in a study that demonstrated that collagen supplements are some of the best ways to improve quality and health of skin. The study found that taking collagen for 90 days is effective in reducing the appearance of skin aging by improving skin elasticity and hydration. So don't believe the naysayers. Collagen does work. The product I use is one of the most effective ways to strengthen joints, bones, and ligaments, support skin health, and help hair and nail growth. The best thing about using this collagen powder is that it comes with free shipping, free VIP live health and fitness coaching for life, and a free e-report titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin. Get up to 51% off of your order today by going to healthwithjericho.com plus free shipping and a 60-day money-back guarantee. And if you can wait till the end of this, I will put that link in the description box. Now, R. Kelly.
And now, R. Kelly, the next contestant on I Want to Live in the Booty House.
That's right, R. Kelly. Robert Kelly. Now, wait a minute. Before I get into the plethora of jokes about this man going to prison for 30 years and how he's going to have a serious lack of anal retention, why are we not talking about some of the parents of these girls going to jail with him? Black Lake, what's up? Happy 4th Freedom Weekend, everyone. Enjoy the time with your families and be safe. That's right. Come back with all 10. Don't be like Jason Pierre-Paul and be all fucked up like this, okay? Come back to work with all 10. Thank you. But how come we're not seeing these parents going to jail with R. Kelly? And someone mentioned Aaliyah in the comments. Great point. Because Aaliyah, when she came out as an artist, not like come out the way they mean it now. West Coast, that's who said it. R. Kelly is dirty. Look what he did with Aaliyah. Good point. Um, so when Aaliyah came out as an artist, or when she came on the scene as an artist, she was 15. She's about my age. She was, I think, a year older than me. And she was 15 years old, and R. Kelly was her producer and her handler. And I think he even ended up marrying her at 15. So how do you get to do things as a minor? Something that you would need to be 18 to do. How do you get around that as a minor? The only way to do that legally is with parental consent. Your parents have to sign something and in some way give their permission for you to do something that technically you're not old enough to do. So in order for Aaliyah to engage in a marriage at 15 or 16 years old, she needed parental consent. So I don't care if you come to us and promise that our daughter's going to be famous and she's going to be rich and you guys are going to be rich, whatever he told these people. My daughter's virtue and her safety is worth more than that. It's worth more than anything that this monster offered at their doorstep. How do you hand her over? You want to marry? You have romantic designs on my daughter? Don't worry about leaving here without her hand in marriage. Worry about leaving here with the ability to feed yourself. Because if you have the nerve to come into my home and talk about wanting my 15-year-old daughter's hand in marriage, and you're like 25 or anywhere near it, somebody in this room is going to get fucked up, and it's not going to be me, my daughter, or my wife. He should have beat the holy shit out of R.Kelly for coming into my home and fixing your mouth to ask for my 15-year-old's hand in marriage. That's an automatic beatdown just for saying those words. If I find out you've consummated this relationship in any way, you've had any physical contact with her other than a handshake saying, "Hi, I'm R. Kelly, nice to meet you," I'm fucking you up. That's my daughter, that's my baby, that's my angel, that's my lamb. You, sir, are a wolf with saliva dripping from your sharp teeth, in my estimation, in your red, beady fucking eyes. What parent would allow their kid to be in a situation where they can be pissed on by R. Kelly? How did a 14-year-old end up laying on the bed with R. Kelly? How did a 14-year-old end up at a concert put on by R. Kelly? Have you never heard his music? Do you not know that he has a song called "I Don't See Nothing Wrong with a Little Bump and Grind"? I don't want my 14-year-old, 15, 16, 17-year-old, whatever, at a concert with songs such as "I Don't See Nothing Wrong with a Little Bit of Bump and Grind." What kind of body movements do you think R. Kelly's doing on stage singing songs like that? Now, if you're of age, I don't give a shit what you pay to go see. I don't care if R. Kelly was fucking somebody on stage in front of you. You're an adult. I don't care about you. I'm talking about kids. So the only thing that would make R. Kelly getting 30 years better is if some of these parents got 30 years too, because you allowed R. Kelly to rob them of their innocence. For what? Some money, some swag, some backstage passes? What did he offer you fucking hood rats to gain access to your daughters? Now, I'm not stupid. I know teenagers are going to put themselves in adult situations. Teenagers are going to do crazy shit. I know that. But what we can't do is put our kids in those situations. Oh, is this the R. Kelly concert where he's gyrating and flopping his dick around in his leather pants? All right, I'll be back at 10. See ya. Mwah. No. If my kids make it to an R. Kelly concert, you better believe they're doing everything they can so that I don't find out. Because if I find out you're at the concert and you're still there, I guess we're taking a ride to the R. Kelly concert. Guess who's coming to get you? Yes. Me, Dad, I'm coming to hunt you down. I'm coming to remove you from the R.Kelly concert. But there are parents who thought it was a good idea for their young girls to go hang out with R.Kelly. There have been rumblings about this for years, about him being a pervert. R.Kelly got 30. Cool. What about the parents of these girls? How come they're not serving 30? You fed them to the damn wolves. A wolf is going to wolf, but you can't fucking send them to the wolf. Shout out to Kai Johnson from the UK. The UK is great, but I moved to the US in a heartbeat. Even if you drive on the wrong side of the road and use a funny name for football. We use the right name for football, sir. No other country has the freedoms of the US. Happy 4th, US, US. Thank you very much, Kai. You're right. I mean, except for the wrong side of the road and the funny name for football. Football's football. We call what you call football soccer. That is the right word. And we drive on the right side. And you know what? Another thing about the UK, how in the fuck do we get roundabouts here? Everywhere you go is a roundabout. I thought that shit was in England where your guys got them little nanny 911 tiny little cars, little Mini Coopers. Thanks, Kai. I appreciate that, man. But he's right. People move here in a heartbeat because of the freedom. Robin, Aaliyah was trafficked by her own parents. Exactly. What? You're supposed to be protecting this girl, not shopping her around to the perverts. Someone says, parent signature. I got married at 17 and my mom had to sign, but the person I married was around my age. I wouldn't say it was a mistake as I have 2 beautiful children from that marriage. If the person's your age, you know, that's a different thing. But R. Kelly was in his 20s when he married Aaliyah. In his 20s. What the fuck are you even doing? Hellraiser official, thanks for watching any way you can. How in your 20s, how are you even thinking about teenage girls? In my 20s, I hadn't hung out with a teenage girl since I was a teenage boy. We don't run in the same circles. In your 20s, you're going out, you're doing college, you're working, you're a grown-up. The fuck you even, man? How do you even end up in the same place as a teenager in your 20s? Like, yeah, you go into the grocery store, I'm out in public, I get that. But when it comes time to go out or hang out with your boys or party or something, or you want to get a girlfriend, or you want to go out, you want to hook up, whatever, how do you get around teenagers for that? You're in 2 different realms. You're an adult. They're a kid. How do you cross paths unless you want to? Unless you look for them? Unless you're a predator? And the predator's success is only increased by parents who hand them over. R. Kelly should not be serving 30 years by himself. He should be with Aaliyah's parents and the parents of all these other girls who are fucking handed over to him. That shit is sick, man. Sonny Carroll, thank you very much. He says, exactly. Parents continually allowed and even sent their daughters to him even after all the allegations. They don't even have to be true. If people are leveling those allegations against you, bruh, I can't send my daughter to you. I can't take the chance. 30 years. Good luck, R. Kelly. Nora Kramer says a young girl is easy to lie to. I agree. To be manipulated. Disgusting. R. Kelly, I hope when you stand up, your shit just falls out. I hope they stretch that leather Cheerio farther than it ever has been before. I hope all of your farts sound like this. Okay? I hope you get passed around like a 40 at a party before the sweet and sour sniffles. I hope you can't walk no more. I hope when you stand up, just jizz, shit, and condoms fall out because you can't, this don't work anymore. It can't go like this anymore, just blown out. I hope you feel the fear and confusion that those girls did as you took advantage of them. 30 years, bruh. That's a long time. I hope you can sing. I hope you maintain those vocal cords. Maybe it'll keep them off your ass for a while. Hope you don't run out of money and you can't pay for that protection anymore. Bye. Next. Speaking of perverts. Speaking of perverted pieces of dog shit that are thrown into prison. So the other day, Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's right-hand woman, was sentenced to 20 years in the pen. But where? Where is the list? Why have we heard one name? One. Because if we hear that one name, we're going to hear all the names, and it's going to bring everything crashing down. Now, who was I talking about earlier when I said the first two names, we're all thinking of? Who was it? Clinton. Bill's perverted ass was on that plane whenever he could be. He was one of their main customers. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hillary was even a bigger customer than him. Because those girls probably represented the women that he stepped out on her with. Hillary probably hated those girls. Because they represented the younger, prettier women that Bill Clinton was leaving her ass for. Frequently. Because Hillary was just in this for the power. Bill Clinton was her ride to the top. They didn't love each other. And am I wrong for thinking it's weird that they only had one child? Now, minus any medical issues, that's not what I'm talking about. But it almost feels like they just had their daughter just so they could be a family, just so they could fit in that box of who people vote for. I think it's just weird. Like she was almost, here, all right, I had a kid. All right, now can I focus on my career? Like some PR person said, hey, Hill, you're a little off-putting to some of the voting base because, they want to vote for a family. I know you and Bill are married, but you need to have a kid. You need to have a family. So it's like, she's like, oh, okay, impregnate me. All right, yeah, I'll keep my legs up. Am I pregnant? Okay, cool. Let's get through this. Yeah. Trimester 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Here's the baby. Oh, all right, cool. I had it. There. Here, take a picture, smile. I had a baby. Good, get away. It's just weird that she only had one baby. Oh, no. Is that just me? But let's see the list. How can they keep that under wraps? Because everything gets out. Somebody's going to talk. Somebody's going to pull a Hunter and leave their laptop somewhere. Somebody's going to pull a California Department of Justice and, oops, I leaked all the names. How are they keeping a lid on that? Not one name slipped out, not a one. They tried to say, oh, Trump. Trump didn't even know the motherfucker. He was like in a picture with him. Didn't he kick him out of Mar-a-Lago for being a pervert? Clinton's never kicked him out. Where's the list? Where's the list? Remember, where's the beef? Where's the list? Fuckers. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. I see you. Thank you very much for being here. Anderson Moffat, too, says Chuck Schumer likes teenage Latina girls. Probably. He probably got used to seeing their moms walking around his house cleaning. Barry Ketchell says, hey, Jericho, you hear about Jemele Hill dumbass coming out about her having an abortion? Who got Jemele Hill pregnant? Was that person born blind or were they blind later in life? Because there's no way you could see her and make your dick get hard. No way. Like you could be in the other room looking at porn or something or thinking, all right, cool, dick's hard enough to cut diamonds. What the fuck happened there? Anyway, something popped up on the screen. Your dick's hard enough to cut diamonds. What did Richard Pryor say? He said my dick was harder than Times in 1929. Dick hard. But as soon as you get in the room with her, come on, wake up. Come on, buddy, wake up. We're here. Can't. As soon as you leave the room, go back in the room with Jamel. Wake up. I mean, I didn't hear about her coming out, but I heard about some celebrities coming out. I had an abortion. Oh, I had an abortion. Shut the fuck up. Because none of you had it because your life was in danger. You had it because, ew, I don't want to. That's why. That's an okay reason to take out another life. My body, my choice. No, it's not, stupid. Not anymore. Not when you got a baby in there, you jackass. So if you smoke cigarettes, you're just going to walk inside? Your body, your choice. No, you're not. You're going to put that shit out because you're not supposed to do that in here because it's not just you. Ew, Jamel Hill, no thank you. Whoever got her pregnant, you know he threw his dick away after that. Because I'll never let you do this to me again, dick. Never again. Which is a good segue into the left is still crying. They are still crying and bitching about the Roe v. Wade being overturned. And I love it. I love it. It's like the kid in school who used to talk shit and get you to the point where you want to kick his fucking ass, but then he'd run behind the teacher. Yeah, you can't get me. And you finally see that fucker get in trouble. Let me tell you guys a story real quick. I'm trying to tell you a story. So when I was 15 or so, I went to visit my aunt and uncle in New Mexico. Shout out to my Uncle Mark and Aunt Martha. And one of my baby cousins, she was a little shit. She would, you're not my dad. I don't have to do what you say. Ugh! And I was older than her, so I would have to watch her. You know what I mean? If they went somewhere, I'd have to babysit. No problem. But like I said, she was a little shit, and she was my uncle's baby. You couldn't do nothing to her. She could do no wrong. She could be standing there with the evidence in her hands. She can do no wrong. Don't touch her. Don't say nothing to her. Come here, baby, is what my uncle used to do. I used to hate that shit. So one day, they were gone to work. I was watching her, and she was extra bad. She turned her brat up to 10. And so they got home. It was to the point when he pulled up in the driveway, I was already outside telling him what she did all day and how bad she was being. And I was like, Uncle Mark, you need to whoop her ass. And he said, okay, if I whoop her ass, then I'm gonna whoop your ass first. You know what I said? Let's go. My Uncle Mark is 6'5", 300 and some pounds at the time. Okay, so that belt, when it cut through the air, was breaking the sound barrier. You ever see a jet when it goes sonic? It has like that cloud around it. That's what his belt had as it's cutting through the atmosphere to meet up with my hind parts. And you know what? I sat there and I took it almost with a smile on my face because I knew after this, it was her turn. And when she got her ass whooped, I was so happy. I'm surprised I didn't have a bucket of popcorn in my hands. I was smiling from ear to ear because I loved that she was getting what was coming to her. She was such a little shit. But now she's great. She's an adult. I love her. She's perfect. But at the time, couldn't stand her. But this is how it is. When you see these little bastards mad, getting what they deserve, I love it. I think I'm going to forward my mail down here on the low road because I love it. Got a super, though. Got a twomp from Charles Turner Jr. Thank you very much. It says, Happy Independence Day to all as we celebrate the 246th birthday of the USA. Look at our recent wins. Roe v. Wade overturned, New York State and other states told to respect the 2A, the Second Amendment. Religious freedoms also respected. Disney tanking. You're right, Charles. We got some wins to rack up, making this country even greater. Thank you, Charles. happy 4th to you as well. And also, Charles, try to come back here in the comment section on Tuesday with all your fingers. See, I got a super. Here we go. A couple more supers to get to, and then we will press on. Sonny Carroll, thank you very much again. That list is too hot. Politicians, CEOs, pastors, artists, etc. I know it's going to run the gamut. All of them. All these blue check mark fuckers telling us how bad and how racist and how archaic we are. And we just need to love everybody and accept everyone. Those are going to be the fuckers who are on that list. Because the ones jumping up and down saying everything's racist are the most racist. Jim Crow Biden, thank you very much. It says Pedo month is finally over. Happy 4th, everyone. I hope you were being an ally last month, Jim Crow Biden. Because anything less than making out with a gay person, you hate them and want them to burn the stake. That's what they say. So yeah. Moving on. So the liberals are crying, and now their latest thing is a sex strike. Man, don't nobody give a fuck about no sex strike. The shit ain't gonna happen. You see, they tell us that men, we're the perverts. We're the ones that are humping your leg. We always want it. Oh, get off me. All you want is sex. All you want is sex. Well, guess what, ladies? You want it too. And you mean to tell me being in the position of the desired, you got dudes knocking down your door to give it every time you go out? Some dude is trying to holler at you, or women, married women. You married? You got a man, you got dick in the house all the time that wants you all the time, and you're gonna go, I'm showing solidarity against the Supreme Court, and we are going on a sex strike. So you're gonna go on a sex strike even though you have somebody constantly pawing at your vagina. How long is that gonna last? Huh? Not at all. And let's say you are one of these women who want to do this to your husband and not give him any sex until Roe v. Wade is codified or until they put it back into play. Well, fellas, to the husbands of those women, you're a dumbass. You are a straight dumbass. Who the fuck is going to let their woman use her punani as a bargaining chip? Now, you're not getting any bullshit. You better read the fine print. You better get those vows and read the small shit at the bottom that nobody ever reads. Because down there in the fine print, it says your vagina is always open. Jericho, are you saying a man should rape his wife? No, don't be stupid. And if you think I'm saying that, get out of here because you're too dumb to be in here. It's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is sex is a part of the plan. That's not used as a bargaining chip or to punish. That's bullshit. And any man that would stand for that, you're a bitch. Because if there's no medical reason, we're going to have to give that up on a regular basis. Man only needs 3 things: support, sex, and silence. All equally important. But you're not cutting off the faucet because you're mad or because of something somebody did that don't live in this damn house. How stupid. What dude, what real man would stand for that shit? Not this one. Are you kidding me? That's part of my 4 food groups. If I don't get that, I start getting weak. Help, please, vagina, please. You kidding me? I need that to survive. You're not cutting me off from that for some bullshit. And guess what? We're having a problem. Well, guess who's not going to sleep until it's solved? We're talking this out. You're not playing with the vagina. We're going to give that up. Please. Sex strike. Including our husbands. Well, you must want to get a fucking divorce. They cutting that off, man. Please. Yeah, right. Evelyn McBain says, would be more affected by an Al-Qaeda strike. Exactly. Fuck out of here with that. And we're not giving our husbands any either. You better. Because if you ain't, don't be mad when he starts sniffing around. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because a starving person leaves the house to get fed. I'm not condoning cheating, but don't be stupid. You might not think sex is important to you. It's important to a man. Believe me when I tell you. So cutting him off for some bullshit is only going to create problems. Exactly, Mitch Connor. Their husbands will just cheat on. Exactly. We got our hand. We'll use it as long as we can, Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. But eventually, we're going to need the real deal. You can only eat fake meat for so long. Eventually, you want a steak. Fuck out of here. And you ever heard of sluts? You ever heard of a slut before? Sex strikers? Go ahead and cut them off. There's some slut out there like, I don't care. Come get it. Don't shake my hand. I don't need to know your name. Go ahead and get that. Don't think they're not out there, stupid. And our husbands. And what an asshole you are. You're going to do that to your husband? You fucking dick. You're going to do that to your husband? That's wrong. That's mean. That's malicious. You're a dick for that. Robin, grounds for divorce. I'm saying. Hellraiser official, only a cuck. Yeah, there's going to be some dude sitting there like, no, honey, I totally support you. No, I'll put my dick away until you see fit. Get out of here. That dude's a fucking buster. So you're going to have a super in here somewhere. I see you. I'll find you. Oh, you'll get the shit. MGT. Oh, hold on. Just moved on me again. I got you. Boom. As promised. MGTOW. Michigander. There we go. Give me a second. Women will be on strike today, then back on Tinder tomorrow. You be swiping right. Don't fucking lie to me. Like women can go without sex for extended periods of time. Yeah, right. Brian King B. Falcone. What's up, AmeriCANS? That's a great question, Brian. What's up? Like women are impervious to blue balls too. Okay. What do they call them? Blue ovaries for women? Blue clam? I don't know. But blue balls. When I was in high school, I hear my buddies talk about that. And I was like, man, blue balls don't hurt. Blue balls hurts. Blue balls feels the same as getting kicked in your nuts. For any fellas out there who haven't felt that before. That's the truth. Blue balls hurt. And for you to put that pain on your husband? For what? So you can virtue signal? Dummies. Anyways, let's wrap it up, huh? California will now legalize prostitution. But they say, wait, no. We're not legalizing prostitution. We're just stopping cops from being able to arrest women for prostitution. It's not the same. Yes, it is, you jackass. Gavin, bang your wife Newsom. Maybe during this sex strike, we can call him Gavin, bang your husband Newsom. Ladies, you ain't taking care of it. Maybe Gavin Newsom will. Maybe Gavin Newsom's like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll fuck your husband. That's what he sounds like. Yeah, Gavin Newsom here. I'll fuck your husband. You won't do it. I will. That's how much I love Californians. I'll fuck their husbands when they're on their sex strikes. So you ladies sex strike, send your husbands over here. I'll fuck them. Because if I'll fuck my best friend's wife, I'll fuck anything. That's right, ladies. I'm a piece of shit. I fucked my best friend's wife. Can you trust me with anything? Thank you for allowing your vaginas to vote me in as governor. All facts. That's how he sounds. He got that raspy voice. Maybe that's why the ladies like him. His slick back hair, his good looks, and his raspy voice, and the fact that, yes, I'll fuck your husband for you. So, here it is, people. Don't believe me. Believe Gavin Newsom's own words. Sacramento, California Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday signed a new state law that will stop police from arresting people for loitering for prostitution, an issue that divided sex workers and advocates during a rare 9-month delay since state lawmakers passed the bill last year. To be clear, this is Gavin Newsom. Let's be authentic. To be clear,
This bill does not legalize prostitution, Newsom said in a signing message. It simply revokes provisions for the law enforcement who have led to disproportionate harassment of women and transgender adults. He said, nothing that Black and Latino women are particularly affected.
What does that even mean, Gavin? What does that mean? We're not legalizing prostitution. It just simply revokes the provisions of the law that have led to disproportionate harassment of women and transgender adults. Here we go. Alphabet Soup Group, Ku Klux Trans. While Newsom said he agreed with the intent of the repeal,
we must be cautious about this implementation for any possible unintended consequences.
Let's see, what can be an unintended consequence of legalizing prostitution? I don't know. He said, oh no, this is Tony Huang, I don't know. For too long, California law has been used to profile, harass, and arrest transgender and non-conforming people simply for existing in public spaces. Tony Hong is Hoang. Huang, Tony. We'll call him that. Executive Director of the LGBT Alphabet Soup Group, Equality California. So wait. For too long, California law has been used to profile, harass, and arrest transgender and non-conforming people simply for existing in public spaces. So just because you're standing there, we're going to come fuck with you. Shut. The measure also will allow those who were previously convicted or are serving sentences to ask the court to dismiss and seal the record of the conviction. Similar legislation became law in New York last year in what Weiner said is part of a broader effort to end violence towards and discrimination against sex workers. And it wasn't like an actual wiener. That's not what I mean. They didn't get some guy's dick and put a microphone in its face and manipulate the pee hole. I think that in New York. No, Anthony Weiner. I guess he's an actual wiener. He says, everyone, no matter their race, gender, or how they make a living, deserve to feel safe on our streets. So even if you're serving puss, even if you're selling puss on the streets, you should feel safe. Wiener, Newsom's. Every time I say that word, I don't care if it's sophomore, that's Wiener. Wiener, Newsom's fellow Democrat, used a parliamentary maneuver to delay Newsom's consideration for months after the bill was passed. Now, like I mentioned before, Mr. Wiener, he is the one who authored SB 145. That's the bill where if you are arrested or convicted of child molestation, engaging in sex with a minor, that it is up to the judge's discretion whether or not you should register as a sex offender. So it's not the law across the board, which you should have to do. We should all know who the perverts are, but it's up to the judge. You know, hey, let him decide, him or her decide. Yes, you did have sex with a kid, but so what? Why is that a reason for you to have to register and everybody know that you're a pervert so they can keep their kids away from you? That's silly. Move amongst us in society without that scarlet letter painted on your back, you pervert. Josh W., pretty soon they'll legalize it up to New York. Good. Telling you, these bookend states, you got to watch out for them. The East Coast and the West Coast. They're perverts. They're sick and disgusting. They want women to come there. They're creating abortion tourism, and now they're legalizing prostitution. We're not legalizing it. We're just making it so the cops don't arrest you for it. And shout out to my boy, Matt. I was talking to him earlier, and he made a good point that these women who are usually doing the sex trafficking, let's forget about the Ku Klux Trans, get the fuck out of here. But these women, Mr. VIP, Mr. VIP, thank you. He says, congrats, President Biden. Worst stock market in 50 years. Well, if you're going to be the best, if you're going to do something, be the best at it. Beretta Rogue, thank you very much. It says, make street sweeping great again. Thank you. Oh, and San Francisco, they have called the Poo Crew. They come out before the sun's up to spray all the homeless shit off the street so you can't see it during the day. That's real. Look it up. But these women, when they would get arrested, they were offered help. They were offered an out to get off the streets, get away from the pimps and the violence and the drugs. So you're going to legalize it now? Gavin and Weiner? Uh-oh, I think we came up with a new TV show. Gavin and Weiner. I don't know if it's going to be a comedy, like a buddy sitcom where they both turn around at the camera like that. One of them is going to be like that. The other one is always a goofball. They're always a klutz. So I think Gavin will be the one, like the normal one who turns around like that, and it'll say Gavin Newsom over him, right? And then Anthony Weiner, he's the one who's like trying to hold something, and they all go flying up in the air, and he goes like that. That's Anthony. Weiner and Gavin and Weiner. Gavin and Weiner. That's the new TV show. Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock. Gavin and Weiner. Or will it be like a buddy cop where they're both back to back like Charlie's Angels? He's Weiner and he's Newsom. One of them's a buttoned up cop. The other one is from the streets. Tuesday night, Weiner and Newsom. Gavin and Weiner. Weiner and Gavin. Which one should it be? No, Gavin and Weiner. That's what it is. I'm gonna write that down. That's a new TV show. Gavin and Weiner. There you go. The two tough cops that solve the crime in their own way. Tuesday nights, Gavin and Weiner. Fucking perverts. So Gavin and Weiner are deciding to take these opportunities away from women. And since you're legalizing it, well, let's see. Shout out to Vincent Gravelli. Thank you for that $4.99. Preach. So you're taking this opportunity from these women to get out of that life, to get away from it, to get help, to get in programs, to get their life back on track. Maybe to go find the families that they were taken from when they were sex trafficked. Maybe going back home. Oscar Gonzalez. That's a perfect t-shirt. Gavin's Wiener. Diesel says no Wiener in Gavin. Oh, there might be a Wiener in Gavin. There might be a Wiener in him. Gavin and Wiener. Tonight, season finale of Gavin and Wiener. Oh, fuck. So when these women would get arrested and stuff, it was an opportunity for them to get off the streets, get out of that life, away from the pimps and the violence. Because I know pimps dress nice, but they're not nice. But you're taking that away. It's no longer illegal. It's no longer a problem. It's no longer, you're taking the stigma away like they did with welfare and single parent homes. You're trying to make it normal. So now that the pimps don't have to worry about their hoes getting taken away, because when a prostitute is not on the street, she's not making money. Can we agree on that? I've never been a pimp, but I think I know how business works. So if the prostitute isn't on the street, she's not making money. So now that she won't be taken off the street, she'll be making more money. And so if there's more money involved, what does that mean? Now that means that the area that these women are in is now worth more. And what do you do when you have something valuable and you don't want somebody to take it? You protect it. But pimps don't have guard dogs and fences and cameras. They got guns. So now you're going to have these shootouts. You're going to have this, just like with drugs. That's why these gangbangers kill each other over drugs, over the area, the property. If this corner is productive, they're going to protect it, which means somebody needs to die. So now that these areas where these prostitutes are, these strolls, as they call them, the hoe stroll, now that it's worth more money, it's going to be protected more fiercely, which means you're going to have more shootings, which means you're going to have less women getting out of this life, which means you're going to increase the human trafficking because it's more lucrative now. Gavin and Wiener. Why the fuck am I able to figure this out in my garage and they can't figure it out at the state capitol with all their opulence and their offices and their protection and their car services? Oh, no, we're not. No, we're just trying to protect the marginalized communities and the transgender. Shut the fuck up. Why don't you take some of this focus and help society as a whole, the larger part of society, Not these teeny tiny little subgroups that don't contribute shit. Just know, ladies, if you're a California prostitute, hey, get ready to put in some extra work because you ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting arrested no more. It's no longer a problem. IWD, thank you very much. So did you see the new nuclear waste disposal sector? A literal Satan worshiping T who got charged with grading a puppy? What the fuck? That is a what? No, I did not hear about that. But damn, that sounds fucked up. Email me a link, IWD, JerichoGreen2018 at Gmail. I'll look into that. But no, I have not heard of that crazy shit. Wow. Let's see. Lord German Husbando, thank you very much. Jericho, did you hear about the disgraced Navy vet who went trans and pulled a Leah Thomas on 10 to 17-year-old girls at a skate competition? I did. I actually saw something about that. I saw a video of them interviewing that guy. He is a father of 3. So you haven't been doing this trans shit too long, have you? He was married with 3 kids, a combat veteran. He was saying that, I don't think that strength makes you better at skateboarding. Huh? Doesn't strength make you go faster? You telling me that male skateboarders aren't better than female skateboarders? Are you out of your mind? Have we all heard of Tony Hawk? We've all heard of Tony Hawk. Tell me the name of his female counterpart. Tell me the name of the woman who is just as famous and just as good as Tony Hawk. Because when I say Tony Hawk, you know exactly who I'm talking about and what he does for a living. We don't know that woman's name. Who is she? And if I said her name, you wouldn't know who I'm talking about or what she does for a living. That is sick. And it was supposed to be a competition for kids and adults. So had they followed the rules, you would have seen women skating against girls. That's a little bit closer in skill level, especially when the girls get 15, 16, 17. They're damn near adults anyway. But for a man to be competing against these girls, no, that's totally wrong and fucked up. That is sick. But they're trying to make this shit the norm. They're trying to make it so we don't bitch about things like this. It's just the order of business because humans can get used to anything. So they want to make this shit normal. It's totally fine for a man to be competing against women or girls. There's no dip in ability. Same thing. There's no difference in athleticism. This is just a wide back fucking combat veteran with 3 kids. That's all. And he looked like, what's the lead singer from Kiss? He looked like him without the makeup. Remember them, AJ Freely? That's his name, right? Remember they made that album with no makeup? That's what that motherfucker looks like. Chest hair and everything. That shit is gross. And why, again, as a man, how can you do that? How can you get out there and compete against these children? What the fuck? You gotta brag to your boys about that. Hey guys, look at this trophy I got. Look at this blue ribbon. Man, you must have kicked those dudes' asses. Not really. It was a bunch of little girls, but I won. Fuck out of here. IWD, thank you again. He said, like they were saying in the chat, his name is Sam Brenton, nuclear waste disposal secretary and zoo love and kink activist, looks demonic as hell. Oh, that's what it was? Yeah, I'm telling you, he looks like, is that his name, Ace Freely or AJ Freely? Paul Stanley, my bad. None the miser, Paul Stanley. That's who he is. He looks like Paul Stanley with no makeup. I know the classic metalheads are mad that I said that. They're mad as shit. What? No, he don't look like Gene Simmons. That motherfucker looks like Paul Stanley with no makeup. Ace Freely. Thank you, Laughing Dog. Ace Freely. He was a drummer or some shit, right? He had like the puppy dog makeup. I know a little bit about Kiss. Feral Spirit, love you too. Appreciate it. Charles Davis, Kiss with the makeup was brilliant. Yeah, I don't know who talked them into doing without makeup, but that's what that motherfucker looks like. Devlin McBain, JG trying to get his name right, but he's got a tattoo of the artist on his back. Man, get out of here. I don't got no tattoos on my back. If I did, I put on my lower back. Oh, a tramp stamp. I mean, come on. That shit is gross. It's unfair. It's wrong. Why can't we say that? It's wrong. It's wrong for you to compete against girls, sir. If you have a deep voice and a 5 o'clock shadow, your services are no longer wanted. Robin says the drummer was Chris. Well, then who the hell is Ace Frehley then? Wasn't he in Kiss? I could Google it, but I don't want to. I want to interact with you guys. Ace Frehley is the spaceman. Is he one with a star on his face? We're gonna get to the bottom of this Kiss shit. Okay, Ace Frehley's a spaceman. I got that. But he's in Kiss, right? Don't make me go to Google to settle this, people. Help me figure this out. Ace Frehley was in Kiss, correct? Yes. Thank you, Greg McNeely. Yes, he was. Thank you. Detroit Rock City. Personally, I don't like Kiss. I don't like their music. But the motherfucker looks like Paul Stanley. And that is not cool at all. But yeah, guys, enjoy your 4th of July. Oh, and remember last year? Remember last year when you fucking ingrates, you ungrateful tens. Ace Frehley was a lead guitarist. Thanks, Robin. I'll just go to Robin for now. But last year, you ungrateful tens, you ungrateful tax ID numbers, you scoffed in the face of the 16 cents that we saved on 4th of July. All your accoutrement, your hot dogs and your burgers and your steaks and your ribs and your buns and your condiments, that shit was 16 cents cheaper last year. This year, it's up $10.18. Oh, shit. Remember that? They rolled that shit out like it was a victory. Well, 4th of July is going to cost you 16 cents less. Thank you so much, our grandpa, our saver-in-chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Living in America, eye to eye, across the nation. I guess we should have been thankful for the 16 cents that we saved, because that shit is going to cost you $10.18 more. Oh, I can't wait to see what next year is going to cost. People, we did it. Don't forget, GreenforGreen. If you want to go Venmo, Cashapp is $ Jericho Green 1, P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Don, John, Devlin, Matt, German Husbando, Zoot Suit Cooter, Laughing Dog, Tim, Default Apocalypse, Sky's Dad, Aaron, Crosswire, John, Jataro, Shark, Robin, thank you for your Kiss info. Shark Bait, Janie, Charles, Brian, Eric, everybody in the chats, every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments, your thoughts, your questions, your super chats, everything. Thank you. It's a sunny Saturday afternoon. You could be out doing something more fun than hanging out with me, Billy Painter. I see you too. Bad Billy. Thank you, guys. Someone, I appreciate you giving your info. None, the Miser, Alien Testosterone, everybody, T. Lawton, Mama Babes, everybody, Mama Babs, Nick. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, you guys. Thanks for being here. Like I said, I won't be here tomorrow or Monday because Monday is the 4th. Let's party down. I was great. You were great. We were great. Say it with me. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man up. Ow.